Before coming to Hope Point Church, I was attending a church in Kansas City, Missouri, and then COVID hit, and we all stayed home for a long period of time. And I kind of just quit going, quit watching online, and after a period of time, we moved to Olathe, Kansas, where we are now, and I really felt a deep-seated need to go back to church. So I found a church, a similar one to where I'd been going in Kansas City, and it was wonderful, but it didn't grab my heart. So I Googled non-denominational churches, and I found Hope Point. It was very different than anything I'd ever experienced in a church environment before. There was a stage, there were no pews, there were neon lights, but I thought, okay, this is great, let's just see what happens. So I sat down, and these incredible people started singing loudly with drums and guitars, and it was awesome and a little frightening and way out of my comfort zone. And I thought, but I stayed and I listened, and Pastor Josh preached, and it was an amazing message. It hit my heart, and I thought, okay, this is different, but different's not a bad thing. So I came back, and I just kept coming, and now I can't imagine going back to a more traditional thing. Hope Point brings Jesus into your heart. It's an environment that I never thought I'd be in, I didn't even know existed, and now I'm thankful every day that I found. I think it's important to acknowledge that I was going through some difficult stuff in my life when I went to Hope Point Church for the first time. I think a lot of those things were what caused me to kind of stop going in the first place. But when I went to Hope Point, the Holy Spirit got me, and that's the first time in my life I can honestly say that I really felt Jesus and I felt the Holy Spirit in me. And all of a sudden, all of these issues that were going on in my life, they were still all going on. But my ability to deal with them, not alone, with the church's help, with Jesus's help, grew and grew and grew. So I guess I could say that Hope Point helped me learn how to live my life better. And then on January 1st of this year, I was baptized in water baptism. I had been baptized as a baby, but of course I don't remember that. And I wanted the experience as an adult that I could keep in my heart. And when you read in the Bible that it's rebirth, it really is. It was the best day of my life. Going to Hope Point Church has caused me to live outside of my comfort zone. And what I mean by that is that once I knew that I had found my church home, I really wanted to help. I reached out to the church and said, whatever you need me to do, I'm happy to do whatever. Pastor Allison came back to me and said, we'd like for you to work with the kids. Okay, I've never been able to have children, but I'm thinking, okay, God, are you sure this is who you want to take care of your wee treasures? And I started out with Hope Dreamers, and I am now working with Hope Kids, and it has ended up being literally one of the most incredibly enlightening and wonderful and loving and encompassing things that I've ever done. So Hope Point lets me live outside of my comfort zone. It lets me not be afraid to step out of my comfort zone. Because of you, Hope Point, Jesus is with me every single day now. I know how to talk to him because of you. Because of you, I'm not afraid to step out of my comfort zone. Because of you, I feel welcome. Because of you, I feel whole. Because of you, I feel loved.